Hey, Bruce, this is 10 bullets at 5 different charge weights, 2 bullets at each charge at 100 yards. Check that out.
Quick rundown on the reloading components I'll be using for the 22 atomizer. The parent case is the 22 Creedmoor from Peterson Brass. I really appreciate the boxes these cases came in. I grabbed the first 5 cases to measure the consistency. The case overall length was 100% consistent at 1.910 inches. Using the Hornady headspace comparator in the C37.5 bushing, the shoulders all measured exactly 1.558 inches, again 100% consistency. I weighed each case before adding water. The empty case weight was 169.92 grains with a .86 variance. I don't give much credence to the case weight. What is essential is having a consistent internal dimension. After weighing all 5 cases, the virgin unfired dimension weighed at 49.52 grains with a .40 water weight difference. Really interested in the case size and dimensions after being fired. The bullets I would be testing for the 22 atomizer would be the Hornady 75 grain boat tail hollow point to blow out the case shoulder, the 73 grain dead blow absolute hammer bullet, and the 73 grain hammer hunter bullet. Dead blow hammer bullets retain 40 to 50% of their weight. They have a deep hollow point and shed much larger petals and are frangible, ideal for prairie dogs and coyotes. Hammer does not currently carry a large selection of these bullets, but you can special order them by contacting the office. The hammer hunter bullets are the original long range hunting bullet. I'm curious to see how these will perform compared to the dead blow absolute hammers. The 75 grain Hornady boat tail hollow point weighed in at 75.08 grains with a .36 variance. The overall length measured at .984 inches with a .006 variance. The diameter of the bullet was 100% consistent at .224 inches. The dead blow absolute hammer bullets weighed in at 72.3 grains with a .10 variance. The overall length was 1.1 inches with a 99% consistency. The diameter of the bullet was 2.24 inches with a .0005 variance. The regular 73 grain hammer hunters weighed in at 72.56 grains with a .12 grain variance. The overall length measured at 1.156 inches with a variance of .001 inches. The diameter of the bullet was 100% consistent at .224 inches. Since the 22 atomizer is basically a 22 Creedmoor AI, I got online to see what load data was available for the 22 Creedmoor. The only official published data I could find was by Peterson Brass. Peterson maxed out at 38.7 grains. I would start at 35 grains of H4350 and work up to 39 grains, but the Peterson cartridge overall length was 2.630 inches. The Hornady 75 grain boat tail hollow point touches my lands at 2.5 inches, so I used a 2.490 overall length. When I got to the range, I bore scoped the rifle at 25 yards in order to not waste too many bullets, but since I was just blowing out cases, close was good enough. I dropped back to 100 yards and ran a velocity pressure test. My bore scope was way off. I dialed down 6 minutes, which eventually got me on paper. Since I was having cycling issue, I recorded the action so Bruce could evaluate what's going on. I'll quickly rush through the next 10 shots before I speed up the process. Take into account this is 5 different loads, 2 bullets at each load with a total of 10 shots at 100 yards.
Hey, Bruce, this is 10 bullets at 5 different charge weights, 2 bullets at each charge at 100 yards. Check that out.
This gun can shoot. When I got home, I settled in on 38 grains of Hodgen H4350 that had a 15 FPS extreme spread and at 48K PSI. This pressure will be the loading range for this Wildcat caliber. Stay tuned for my next adventure when I shoot this out to 300 yards.
Holy crap, that was dead center.
And develop a load for the 73 grain hammer hunters.